Hi, how's it going? I hope everyone's doing well. This is Ant Gaming. I am Ant, and today we're playing Jusant, not just Ant, which is what I keep thinking it says, but Jusant, a French nautical term for a receding tide. Okay, hopefully they say it in the game so I know what pronunciation they prefer, but I'm gonna probably just gonna say, I mean, to be honest, I'm probably gonna say just Ant a couple of times by accident. But Jusant, I think, is what we're looking at. Anyway, this is a new game that's just launched on Game Pass from Don't Nod, and it's all about rock climbing, basically, in this kind of post-apocalyptic world. But it seems like it's a lot more in depth in terms of rock climbing. So you've got to like put your. I'm gonna reveal how little I know about rock climbing, which is unfortunate because I've lived with a couple, three. I've lived with three avid rock climbers before, and I thought I picked up the terminology. I know belay. That's about it. But I don't know what the guide ropes, I think they're called. Basically, there's like an anchor that you put into a wall, and then if you fall, you don't fall all the way. You just kind of get caught by your rope, don't you? Anyway, I'm not feeling 100% better just yet. I know I took a little, maybe I wouldn't call it a hiatus, but I was only releasing the backlog of the Zelda videos for a while because my chest wasn't feeling especially good. So you might hear it in my voice. I'm still not quite 100%, but I thought I feel like I'm well enough to return, and I've been looking forward to this game for a long time, so I wanted to jump in. But anyway, enough about my medical woes. Luckily, because of the NHS, I've not had to pay anything, so at least I've not been bankrupted by being under the weather for a little bit, so I have to count my blessings. Anyway, enough of that. We're into the game. I've got a feeling they're not going to say Jusant, because I feel like it's more of a symbolic title rather than we're actually going to talk about a receding tide. It's more that there's water scarcity in this new world. It's very interesting because I feel like Don't Nod have traditionally they've done like the Life is Strange games, and so they've been much more kind of narrative focused and about choices. So I'm interested to see if that informs this game in any way, or if they're just branching out into new avenues. I would love to be able to flip and play though. Come on, here we go. Wahoo! So I can jump. The game doesn't feel like it's running properly though. Let's go into the settings. I always put these things up to maximum, and I feel like I might just be over optimistic. There we go, that feels better. Because what am I? I'm two generations behind on my graphics card now. So, there you go. So look, that's the thing I was talking about. Oh, interesting. So it's almost like what's the word? It's almost like how a human fall flat, or like Gang Beasts, where you control each arm individually with your triggers. So how do I... Hold on. Wind my little rope in. Oh, so I guess I have to wind my rope in, and then I can reattach it to the whatever the next part is. These carabiners automatically secure client. Okay, so yeah. So I have to make a choice, basically. Where am I gonna set my little checkpoint? I'd be interested to see if that factors in the future in terms of do I need to... What am I flipping saying? Do I need to have like a risk-reward kind of system? Okay. It's interesting so far because it's hard to explain how it is to play. Why am I not jumping up there? Oh, there we go. Because I'm controlling the arms individually. The 3 small represent second piston. If they're full, they're available to use if they're pistol. Okay, I don't know what that means. We'll see. Oh, Pitten. Okay. No, I don't want that. Oh, so they're like... Yeah. Okay, so they want me to place a Pitten. So, like, if I had missed that jump... Right hand... Oh! Okay, so there we go. I've fallen. Interesting. Oh, so I can lower myself down and go pretty far, actually. I wonder if there's any, like, explorable areas that can get me to places like that. All right, cool. Yeah. I'm getting into it so far. Oh, what did they say about my stamina? I don't remember. Yes, left hand. Okay, yeah, this is cool because I'm having to like think about where my hands go in some places, but then also in some places it's like, oh, interesting. So you can, yeah. So that is a thing that yeah. Oh shit. All right, cool. That is a thing that real rock climbers will do, where they'll get lactic acid that builds up in their arms, and when the lactic acid builds up, they have to kind of shake their arms so that they start getting cramps, and I guess that's what the stamina bar is. And I wonder what that, like, the top of that stamina bar, why is that all whited out? Yeah. Oh, maybe because I did a big jump. Okay. Oh, left stick is to shake your arms. Okay. Here we go. This is probably what it wanted me to do. I want to go up. Okay, so it's trying to condition me to, like, put one of these, like, a real life, like, hey, if you don't think you can make this jump, put a little Pitten in there. And then that'll at least save you for the future. Nice. Alright, cool. What's in here? You guys got any story in here? No. I heard something, though. Whee. Interesting. Oh, I'm not. I was like, use the ladder, but I'm not using the climbing mechanics properly. No, I'm not sure if this is the way I'm supposed to go because it looked like there was climbing opportunities round the corner. What's this? Why? Another steep turning over stones at the old delta. Harvest 2 belay stations for parts. A good catch. That should be enough to reopen the route to the old cape. Otherwise, it's all smooth sailing. A couple of old lanterns I think I can revive. Folks used to throw this stuff away. Oh, and I finally caught my old knitting machine from Ennio, who's been asking for one for cycles. Not in great shape, but we should be able to tinker with it. Still not sure how I'm going to haul it up to low tide, though. Interesting. Okay. I hear you, little thing. Okay, so that's... Yeah, alright. I would have come up here. Wait, oh, easy, easy. Hold X to place your carabiner. Okay. So they want me to do a big jump? I guess so. Let's see. Yo! Ah! Oof. Wait, wasn't I just here? Oh, maybe not. Yeah. Nice. Little crab. Anything in here? Oh. What's that want me to do? Why? Oh, there we go. Thank you. X. Thank you. Not there. There we go. Lower myself down. I was just here. What's the deal with this? Was this just in case I didn't? Here's a... Can I throw my carabiner from down here? Is that what it wants me to do? Yes. Okay, so this is like a shortcut that I created. That's fun. Cool. Oh, easy, easy. Now, I wonder... How far away can I do that from? Why don't I have my cool Captain Cold glasses on anymore? I've got my funny little Millhouse eyes from like when he takes his glasses off. So I wonder if this is like a sense of escapism, essentially. Like it's showing us the world, but for the character, they're just imagining what life used to be like before. And they're just kind of relaxing, listening to the shell. I like that. That's nice. Oh, quit. Oh. And the shell is gone. Oh, what's it? So what happens if I let go? Okay, they just kind of free fall, but in a much more controlled way. Hello, seagull. Anything of interest in here? Yeek. How are things at the sawmill? Business has been slow at the restaurant. Almost no one came to the last music night, even though people are climbing down from all over. I know we don't play the shells anymore, but still. Oh wait, was that next? I was thinking that adding scaffolding to the side of the upside-down cliff might help steer passerbys this way. I miss seeing a packed patio. Can you take care of it? I checked with Lotine and everyone agrees. Hey Mo, listen, these things happen. I hope one day you'll ask me to do something besides taking boats apart to make ladders. Like if I'm free for a romantic dinner for two. Anyway, all good for your scaffolding. Since the village approves, I don't have much wood to choose from after the new part of the plane I had to build, but I still have a wreck or two left over. I'm going to... I owe you one, thanks. You're the best. By the way, do you ever run into old Sonia? I think she's rummaging around in your area right now. If you see her around, do you mind telling her I need a new hob for my oven? Mine's taking on water. The hob's taking on water? What? In the meantime, set sail for the restaurant. I'm not sure how romantic it will be, but we can always share a half-cooked meal. Man, I don't know what's going on. Sometimes people, they don't need boats because there's no water, but the hobs are taking on water. What's occurring? Rook computer. Whoosh. Here we go. Oop. I like the little, you can see that there are like past, are they pitons? I've forgotten what they're called. I called them pistons to begin with, and now I've got pistons stuck in my head. He's like, oh, that's cemented in my brain. It's like, that's what the word is. And I need to like unbuild my neurons or something. Thank you so much for watching my playthrough of Jusant. Please hit subscribe as well as that bell button so you can just find out when the next episode comes out. I'll see you all in a bit.